Today on Weekly Recharge, what is the best 3D Zelda? Let's talk about it. So, this is going to be a hard one because there is no bad Zelda game. Not a single one. A lot of babies are going to be judged today. You know, you all think you have the cutest kids. Well, no. They're not all cute, okay? Some of them are just real ugly. We're just gonna judge these babies. So let's get to the judging. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, as we can see, the sequel to Ocarina of Time, right? The only creative Zelda game, right? I understand. There's a lot of reasons to love Majora's Mask. The creativity is awesome. The moon coming down and smashing into your beautiful faces. The dread that is in this game. The darkness. People love their dark Zeldas. Gloominess. The mask guy. He's creepy. He's cool. You know, there's a lot of cool things in this Zelda. There's a lot of great ideas, and it's a fun game. It's not bad at all. 10-year-old me hated it because I died over and over again and didn't understand the moon concept or time. And that might hurt the score just a little bit. I'm just saying. Might hurt the score a little bit. However, good game. Fine game. It's okay. I like it still. I played it as an adult. I enjoyed it. It's fun. Not my favorite. I think the open world is not the best. It's not my favorite open world. Not a big fan of the terrain there. I do not like the dungeons and how there are so few dungeons. And for me, some of the worst Zelda dungeons is a no-go. And the world was meh. The city was cool. The characters were cool. Some of the best characters, some of the best dread. All that's really great. But other than that, not the best of the Zelda games in a lot of other ways. And for me, you're last on the list, Majora's. You're last on the list. I'm sorry. I love you. But you gotta go. Number 2 of the worst games and the future Zelda game for us on the Switch, Skyward Sword. Lots of reasons to hate this game. A lot of hate out there for this game. Understandable. For me, I like the art style. I like the painterly look. For me, I think the dungeons are the best. Some of the best, not all the best. Twilight Princess has a lot of good dungeons, Ocarina of Time. But some of these dungeons, excellent ideas. Time traveling dungeon, really cool. There was some great ideas in this game. I think the main storyline, the love story between Link and Zelda, the best that I've seen from a Zelda game. Hey, it's not great, but it's some of the best that we've seen in a Zelda game. I personally like the motion controls. That's right, I like the motion controls. I'm one of those guys. Dude, I liked the precision, hacking and slashing. I liked that feeling. I think that added some puzzles to the battles. And so for me, it was cool. Yes, the open world blows. That's why it's so low on the list, man. It's not great. I think it's a good Zelda game. Is it the best? No, that's why it's all the way down here. Majora's in this are on the bottom of the list for a reason, okay? Don't hate. Some of you might love this game. This might be the best game of all time to you, but no. Lots to like, lots to dislike, dowsing. Ooh. Too streamlined, too Call of Duty-like, and the tutorials. Too much. This might be worse than Majora's Mask, okay? Okay, you got me. It might be worse. But I'm going to stick with my guts on this one, okay? We're sticking with my guts. We're sticking with my feelings. It's emotions now. We're just talking about emotions. All right. On to the next one. Twilight Princess. There's a lot of fans out there that say, hey, this is better than Ocarina of Time, right? More Zelda, more game, better dungeons, better open world. The art style is essentially the same, but better graphics. How is this not better than Ocarina of Time? This is better than Ocarina of Time in every way, right? In every way, except for that stupid wolf. That wolf sucked big time. The action of fighting with the wolf was no good. No good, no fun, not fun at all. Didn't enjoy it. No, thank you, sir. Leave it behind. Not a big fan of the Dark World. And there was a lot going on in that Dark World, man. So for me, Ocarina of Time is better than Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, I do enjoy it. Good Zelda game. But not better. Come on, not better. But yeah. So there it is. Twilight Princess. Why is Twilight Princess good? Again, the dungeons. They've improved upon the dungeons ever since Ocarina. So these dungeons, very excellent. Again, better visuals. I think a better open world. One of the better open worlds in the Zelda series. Not the best. We will be getting to the best. You all know what that is already. But yeah, it is. It's a great Zelda game. I'm not gonna knock it or anything. There's not much to hate about it except for the wolf thing, which is a lot. I really enjoyed this game. It's a great game, dude. It's awesome. Twilight Princess, of course. Yay. Yay, Twilight Princess. Ocarina of Time. Now, this is where you just shut this YouTube video off, close me off, never subscribe to Weekly Recharge ever again, comments, hateful things about my family, how you want to murder me, take pictures outside my house. This is the moment when you do it because why is it so low on the list? Number 3? I love it. Best 64 game. Best video game of all time. Sure. Sure, it's all of those things. It's a great game, dude. It's amazing. There is nothing really to fault it, except that the open world, going back to it, is a little boring and small. Not a little. It is small, and it is boring. There's nothing going on in it, dude. The big Hyrule field, you thought that was so great. Well, guess what? It wasn't. It wasn't, dude. It was great then. It isn't now, and that's fine. Times change, but look at this scene. Look at this scene right here. Sarah. Come on, dude. The emotions in this. So good. So well told. Simple storytelling, but emotionally effective. Fun characters. Great characterization in here. I love the whole time travel thing going on. It's great. This is a great game. The dungeons are amazing, except for the water temple. Water temple, not as bad as everyone says, but still bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's a bad temple. It's slow as crap. You know, and the other ones, mostly the water ones, not so great, right? Even the kid water one. You gotta hold the girl and throw her on the things. Not my favorite. I mean, other than that, there's not a lot to fault here, all right? It's a great game. It's nearly perfect. It just doesn't age as well as I think these other two have or will. And I mean, I love it, dude. The music is amazing in this game. I'm saying that one of the greatest games of all time is great. You already know it's great. I'm not going to tell you it's great. You know it's great. And if you don't know, now you know. Wrap. All right, number 2 on the list, Breath of the Wild. Here it is. This is the open world I was talking about. Here it is. We all know this is the best open world Zelda's ever had in its entire lifetime ever. When you went into this world, you were astounded. You were blown away. It was amazing. The things you can do. This is Zelda, the original Zelda, the 2D original Zelda put into 3D. Just like Ocarina of Time is the Link to the Past put into 3D. This is the original Zelda put into 3D, and it is amazing. Yes, the freaking dungeons blow. I mean, they're horrible. The divine beasts suck. Yes, I understand. It's not great. But the open world is astounding, and the things you get to do in this open world are just so creative, so sandboxy. You can do whatever you want. You can fly across the map for thousands of miles, climb on everything. It is so game changing, and the opportunity to do what you want when you want to do it is so great. Yes, the story, not so great. Yes, the dungeons, not so great. But this open world, this type of Zelda game is so novel, and I love this game. And it is so much fun. I've spent hundreds of hours in it. And in my opinion, the world trumps. The world trumps the dungeons here. There are some good, fun puzzles in this game. The smaller dungeons, all that stuff. That is fun. But imagine this with Ocarina of Time's dungeons. Breath of the Wild 2, you better be perfection. You know what I'm saying? You better be perfection. God, I love this game. Wind Waker. Okay, bring it on. Dude, this is the best Zelda game. This right here, what you're looking at, the best Zelda game. This is the best Link has ever looked in his life. This is the best Zelda has ever looked in its life. Look at this. You saw Skyward Sword. Good art style, great art style, some may say. But that bad boy switched over to HD and it was okay. It was an okay transfer. This switches over to HD and you're like, holy Moses, what am I looking at here? This is timeless. This is ageless. This game is timeless and ageless, unlike Ocarina of Time. The open world has not aged any differently from the GameCube to this one because it's just essentially open water. You get to get your treasures, you can see secrets in the water, but then you got the islands that are smaller, that have their own little fun little explorations within the islands. Dude, this is going to be a timeless game for all time because of the looks, because of the action and the gameplay here. The fighting has never been better in any Zelda than right here. Right here, dude, is where the best fighting in any Zelda game happened. I think Z targeting was perfected right here, right before your eyes. Wind Waker is the one that perfected it. Going behind those big knights and slashing up their armor and the armor falls off. This is the best, dude. This is the best one. I love Wind Waker to death. There is nothing wrong with this game. There is nothing wrong with this game. Especially the HD one. You could say the sails. Okay, you can say that it was too slow. The sailing was too slow. Well, play the HD one. Wind Waker HD is the best one. Not the first one, maybe not. Breath of the Wild 2 might beat out over the first one, but is that cheating? I don't give a crap. It is the HD one. Wind Waker HD is so good. The action is better. I love the open world. I love the story. Going down to the Temple of Time was so amazing. The moments here in this game, Zelda being a pirate. Are you kidding me? Come on. This game is so good. Anyways, I love this game. This is the best Zelda game of all time. So what did you think? Did you agree with our list? Do you hate me now? Are you done? You done watching Weekly Recharge? I understand. I get it. I made fun of your babies, your children, your wonderful kids. That's okay. That I get it. We all have our favorite Zelda games. What is your favorite Zelda game? And did you like what you saw? We will see you next time on Weekly Recharge. Bye.